Inevitable. The definition of inevitable is certain to happen. You can't avoid it. And Davante asking for a trade is exactly that, man. It was inevitable. Whole nation knew it was coming. We didn't know when. A lot of us assume, and I mean a lot of us assumed that he was gonna stick it out and ride out his last maybe 2 or 3 years with the team, gonna reconstruct his contract. Now, when you got guys like that in your locker room, you can't really expect those type of things. Now, I want to talk about a lot of things today. You can see the thumbnail as you see that I created beautifully for you. This is about the team. This is about the organization. This is about how I feel about everything going on right now. And my opinion and my take on Antonio Pierce, my take on Davante Adams and what he's doing. And is it the right time for this? So, as we know, as a Raider fan, it's not this is not news for you. This is common news. We always got drama going on, issues here and there. But you know what? Is it fair? Do we deserve this? No, we don't, man. All we do is pay our money to wear shit like this, go to your games, thousands of dollars on flights, booking rooms, whatever it may take, just to enjoy our team, man. We don't pay to deal with bullshit, man. But unfortunately, that's what we do. We bring guys in who don't want to be here. We bring guys in who don't produce for the team. We bring guys in who are just here because they like the actual city. We bring guys in who don't know the history of this Raiders shit, man. We bring guys in who claim they are fans, but if you really sat down and talked to them, they wouldn't know jack shit about the Raiders, man. My point is this, man. Who are the Raiders? Who are these players? And if we really want to go down that road, man, it's inevitable with Davante Adams what was going to happen. The guy clearly made everything about himself. Before he got here, I didn't see a Davante commercial. I'm gonna be honest with you. I have not seen one Davante Adams commercial before he came to the Raiders. Now he got Taco Bell commercials. You know, he's always here. He's always there. You know, and it just seems like the show, the receiver on Netflix, it's always about him. Now, I got a real good question for you, and this is going to tell you everything you need to know. On the show Receiver, did you see him with any of his teammates in any of the show, any of the footage? Did you see him talking on the phone with any of his teammates, calling any of his teammates, in the locker room chilling with any of his teammates? Did it look genuine even if you did see it? Nah, man. The answer is no. If you got the answer no, we on the same page. We here. We here. You feel me? Now, let's talk about Antonio Pierce. Now, this is what I want y'all to understand. For me, this is all from Raider Solo. Listen to me. I love a coach with passion. I love a coach who got balls to say shit. I love a coach who, you know, I'm gonna give you an example. One of my favorite coaches of all time, don't even got nothing to do with football. Bob Knight, excuse me. Basketball coach, college basketball coach. You know why I love him so much, man? He enjoyed winning and all he cared about was winning. And if he lost or he felt like he was getting cheated, he showed you his emotions. Because guess what? That's the way us fans feel. We are emotional just like that. I love a coach who shows emotion. I love a coach who gives a damn. I love a coach who's not here for just a check. I like a coach that puts on our logo and represents it very well. So all this notion of Antonio Pierce is too emotional, that's y'all take. I love it. I love a coach saying, "Hey, Davante said he want to get out of here," and he see a post and he likes it. I don't got no problem with that. What y'all don't understand is, guess what? Andy Reid wouldn't do that. Y'all say Andy Reid wouldn't do that. You're right. He's 66 years old. Do you know how old Antonio Pierce is? 45 years old. He'll be 46 this month. That's a 20-year age gap. So guess what? Just like you see a bunch of new kids today doing the stuff that you be like, man, why we ain't did stuff like that. It's the same thing. It's the next generation with coaches. We don't have the same old coaches in the league no more. That's why you see Belichick is out of the league. You know who next? Them next old coaches, Andy Reid and them guys, they next on the way out. Andy Reid done won championship Super Bowls after Super Bowl. He ain't got much to prove, man. So my point is, this is a new generation of players, a new generation of coaches, and they got to be handled accordingly. So give AP grace, man. He made an emotional decision by liking it. I love how he handled it. We're not discussing it. We're talking about Denver. That's all we focused on. That's the way you handle stuff like that, because they know how the media are. They know they just want to bring up drama to cause more drama. And I want to get to something else. Why do we feel sorry for Davante Adams? Yeah, we appreciate what he done. I do. I appreciate everything he's done. Those touchdowns, those double coverage he did, he got to free up the rest of the players on the team. You know, showing up, being a true professional, coming on the field, playing. Now, later on as his career went on here, I started to see his dedication, not be as intense as it was when he first got here. You got to understand, man, this dude got paid a lot of money, man. This dude ain't getting no chicken scratch for what he's doing here. He got paid. So therefore, you are required to fulfill your dedication to the team. That means holding on those blocks, knowing your routes to stop quarterbacks from throwing interceptions. You think wide receivers know all the routes all the time? It's certain type of wide receivers that are like that. And guess what? Those type of wide receivers are always in the locker room, always at practice, always studying. What time Davante got to do all that when he's always, making things about him, doing all these Taco Bell commercials? You're doing this show on Tuesday with this girl. I don't know her name. I forgot her name. Don't even matter. But that's not focusing on your team. That's a me thing. Me. And this is a result of it. Now we 2-2. Why ask for a trade now? Why not do this shit in the off season where we don't have no issues? We can get no media can be bothering us. We can just handle it off screen and everything be done, and we get a draft pick. Hell, we could have got an extra pick. We could have got Spencer Rattler or whoever else that we needed. We could have got an extra offensive lineman on this line that we definitely need help with. So why waste our time? That's the whole issue with me. Why waste the nation time? It's a slap in the face to do something like this at this time. I understand if we come out, we 0-4, we fucking suck, and you say, you know what? I'm tired of this shit. I'm done. Let's go. Get me out of here. I rock with you, bro. And real talk, I still rock with you because you got a right to do whatever you want to do. Meaning, if I don't like a job, I don't have to stay there. If I see another company I want to work for, I have the right to go work for that other company because guess what? It's your right. But I'm going to tell you something. This is the reasons why I have an issue with what Davante is doing. You ever be at work, you ever had a job, you didn't like your job that much, but you didn't mind the job. The job was okay. You got some people who just happy to be at work every day, blah, blah, blah. Always in here, always following all the rules, doing everything right. And regardless if you like the person, you kind of pay attention to it. You notice it. You say, you know what? He doing the right thing. You know, she doing the right thing. But you got those ones, those rotten apples, who always complaining, always hate their job, always got something negative to say about the company. And believe it or not, the more you deal with those type of people at the job or be around those type of people at the job, it tends to rub off on you. You start to say, you know what, man, yeah, I don't like this place. It messes with your psyche. And what it does is it disrupts the workers at the job. It makes everybody else feel bad about being at the job. Versus those who getting promotions, who's doing good things, the company love them. The good guys who come to work, do what they do, don't even really talk too much about what's negative here. They just come to do their job, get their money. That's what Davante is going to cause. And I think this is why Antonio Pierce is so pissed off, because he's sick of it, man. He's tired of the moping, the bad attitude, the negative energy. I've been hearing reports that he's been clashing with AP in practices. I even heard reports that him and Max is clashing. How true is it? I don't know. We will see in the future. All I'm doing is paying attention to what a person is doing. And Davante is a me guy, man. And we don't need me guys. We need we guys. We guys. So we can win maybe 10 and 11 games, possibly make it to the playoffs, and hell, build to the future and get a Super Bowl, hopefully. But you can't do it with these superstar receivers. They cry too much. They want the ball too much. They want you to do everything for them. This is inevitable, unavoidable, certain to happen. Now, a lot of people say, oh, you did him wrong. You got rid of his friend, Derek Carr. If he was his friend, why he didn't leave with him when they kicked his ass out of town? Do y'all know what a friend is? Sometimes, man, as a friend, you put your business to the side, man. If Davante was a real friend to Derek Carr, like y'all say he is, he would have gave up his job just like Derek Carr, just like anybody else who was a friend. When they kick your homeboy out of town, or how about you say, you know what, man? Hey, don't do it, man. I'm telling you, if you get rid of Derek Carr, I'm leaving. That's what he should have did. They still did it and you stayed. So what does that tell me? You was okay with the decision. You was cool with it. That's why you're going to Aaron Rodgers now. You want Aaron Rodgers. You want to go back there because you know that's the better quarterback. So Raider Nation, stop this Derek Carr nonsense with he wanted to leave with Derek Carr. I may get a lot of hate and dislikes and unsubscribes for this, but listen, man, Derek Carr was mediocre. Let's stop this nonsense, man. Derek Carr got as many playoff wins as me and you. Absolutely none. Same amount as Andy Dalton. None. And that was my issue with Derek Carr. Listen, man. I don't care how many head coaches you done dealt with. I don't care how many coordinators you dealt with. Al Davis said, just win. He didn't say, well, just win in spite of. No, he said, just win. We got to respect the shield, man. We got to respect what Al Davis laid the foundation for. That's how he won championships. He stood on business. And Mark Davis, you got to do the same. We got to stop having these pussyfoot fans who dedicated to these players. Stop being a players fan. Be a fan of the team. I love all the players that came through the Raider Nation. Every player that played for the Raiders, I got love for them somewhat because they dedicated to this team. They committed and did something to help the team. But we are literally bitching and crying about Derek Carr and Davante Adams, Aiden O'Connell, and Minshew. Oh, are we serious? Seriously. We are arguing about backups. We make issues about backups. Just be patient, nation, man. The sun gonna shine for us one day, man. We just got our issues, man. It's always something, man. But you know what? That's part of being a Raider fan. I love it. I don't want it no other way. I don't want it to be given to us. I don't want nobody giving us handouts. I want us to earn this shit. That's going to make the Super Bowl taste so much better when we win. Because we know we came out the mud with it. It ain't nothing like getting something from scratch, starting from nothing. You appreciate the win a lot more. So, nation, we got to stick together to stop dividing like Davante, dividing the locker room and dividing with his negativity. And I told people he was a diva. I told people, yeah, he a professional on camera. We don't go by what you do on camera, man. It's about what you do in actions. I have never seen this dude post a video or do anything on his story with any of his teammates. He don't be with them. He don't rock with them. This dude is a me guy. I don't like them type of dudes, man. Get the hell out of the organization. You don't want to be a Raider. You don't want to commit. Get the hell out. Thanks for what you did, but you got to get the hell out, man, because you that rotten apple that's spoiling the energy everywhere. That's gonna make people not commit. You want to do soft ass blocks and get our running backs tackled because you're not holding your block? Get the fuck off the field, man. Get off the field and go somewhere else, bro. I tell people I would rather have 4 dedicated, committed wide receivers than to have one superstar that's just causing problems, man. Don't want it, don't like it. So, AP, do I think him liking the post was a big issue? No, I don't think it was. I love a coach that shows his emotions. I love a coach that's dedicated and won't change. Y'all got to understand something. Y'all got to stop playing with AP name, man. This dude has beaten teams that we definitely wouldn't have beaten with John Gruden or Josh McDaniels. Give it some time. That's the problem with this organization. We don't have continuity. Mark Davis fires coaches after 2 years all the time. I did the research. Check it out. I did a video last year about it. Mark Davis gives you 2 years. If you don't show results, you're gone. He would have gave Josh McDaniels longer because he didn't fulfill his 2 years because of the fact that the nation was so loud about this. Dude, he had to do it. He had no choice. And guess who was the only player who spoke up for Josh McDaniels? I ain't heard not one player say nothing good about Josh McDaniels outside of Max Crosby. Because he a positive dude. That's my favorite Raider, by the way. But outside of Max Crosby, Davante Adams was the only person saying good stuff about this dude. I'm like, bruh, what are you talking about? Like, so Davante ain't traded yet. Hopefully, by this time when you see this video, he will be. I don't think they're in a hurry. You may see him wait here for a week or two. He may end up going. I was just watching a report. They saying that he might end up coming back. It may be a Brandon Ayuk situation. But guess what? It's not like that. I don't even want you to stay at this point. Because it ain't going to be but a certain amount of time before you erupt again. You asked for a trade when we got a 500 record. If that ain't selfish, I don't know what is. Coming off of a win that you didn't play in for your hamstring. Same shit Josh Jacobs did. Same shit. Quad injury. Josh Jacobs quad injury. No, that's business decisions. Just like your boy AP said. people making business decisions. He's talking about Davante. Yeah, he's talking about my boy Jack Jones too, but at the same time, he's talking about Davante. And hell, he might be talking about Michael Mayer too. So that's my point, man. AP deserves all the grace that he got. You see how they coming out with all kind of negative reports. They trying to push this guy out of the town, man, and out of the organization because I think they're afraid of him, man. I think they're afraid of what he's going to do and what he's going to build here. So if y'all don't believe that the NFL hates the Raiders, you tripping. They hate us, man. They don't even like to report on us because we lose so much, and they think we just a trash, garbage, toxic organization, and that's not it. That's not what it is, man. Mark Davis don't give me that impression, man. This man is doing what it best he can, man. He's hiring who he thinks is right. Could he take his time a little bit more and find the right people? Yes, I do. I do think he should take his time and find the right people a little better. But we all make bad decisions, man. You don't think he gonna make the right decisions all the time? We all make poor decisions. You gonna make one before this week over with. Whether it's, oh, damn, I should have put gas in my car. Or dang, I should have, you know what I'm saying? You're going to make a decision that you're going to regret. So let's give Mark Davis grace. Let's give this Raider grace. I think this team good enough. I think this team, in my belief, is better now. There's no bothering Gardner Minshew's mind saying, hey, you got to get the ball to Davante. He could play freely. These wide receivers can play freely knowing they're going to possibly get the ball now. Our offensive line is coming together. We're going to jail. We're going to win more games. You're going to lose games too. So don't get so pissed off about a loss. It's certain teams we shouldn't lose to, and you should be pissed about it. Like the Panthers game. That set me off, man. I didn't even make no content after that. But, man, you got to understand we're going to lose games, man. I said we was going to go 10-7. That means you're going to lose 7 games. Don't matter which ones, you're still going to lose 7 games. We got 2 right now. We can afford 5 more losses, excuse me. So if we lose this weekend, don't be upset. We still got 4 more to go. 4 more losses to accept. So, Raider Nation, stay locked in, man. Davante probably going to be traded next week. If I had to guess, I could almost put my money on the Jets because Davante clearly made it clear, as y'all know, all offseason, if I could play with anybody, I'll play with Aaron Rodgers. I don't want to go anywhere but there. But being with a guy like that who lies to the media every day saying that he want to be here and he want to do whatever it takes to win for the Raiders, saying that and doing a completely different thing, you never know where he can go, man. There's no telling where he can go. But one thing he can't do, he can't dictate where he wants to go. He has a little power there because he can say, no, I'm not going to play there. And the team may not go through with the trade because they know he don't want to do it. That's the issue. So they got to be just a mutual matter, a mutual decision, coming to the decision to make it happen. And hopefully our team gets a great player or some great picks. Tom Telesco done drafted 3 players, and the 3 first rounders right now are playing and starting. Think about that. The 3 picks in the draft, the first 3 are all starting now. I wouldn't mind a few more draft picks to see what Tom Telesco got, man. I don't agree with everything Tom Telesco doing. But at the end of the day, he got Bowers, key piece. Jackson Powers-Johnson, key piece. DJ Glaze, key piece. I'm cool with the decision. Davante asked for a trade, inevitable. We knew it was coming. We didn't know when. So if you ain't with the nation, man, you can get the hell on, and I'm good without you. Thank you for what you've done. We appreciate your services. I know that saying, once a Raider, always a Raider. That's the team mentality. I don't feel like that about a lot of players. I don't feel like that. But I'm not gonna sit here and act like he didn't do a good thing for this team. He won us some games. You know, we got a lot of wins behind this dude. So I will say I appreciate Davante for what he's done for the team because he didn't have to come here. He gave us hope, and we owe him that much. He gave us hope for this team, and we appreciate you for that. But, man, be a real man, dog. Be a real man. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here, bro. But just don't do it at a time like this. You always got a saying, it ain't about what you do, it's how you do it. I'm going to leave it on that note.